The Weather Channel. I'm so glad you asked about that. So thanks, Mom.
Woo!
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, what do you say to the nigga with the broken dreams? Living below the mean, serving baking soda fiends, living off the dopamine that all this pop culture bring. One hit wonders, they want in Sammy Sosa's range. Codeine, slow the brain, all this pain, bring them Novocaine. They still playing like it's Notre Dame, baby, I got no complaints. I can't map out the future, but I know the race. Tell me how the rubber tastes.
Special Sundays radio show. I am your host, Miss Special, here with
Levi Watson.
Yes, indeedy, 19-year-old producer and rapper.
Yes, 19 years old. Yep, 1992.
Nice, I was 3.
Oh, wow.
All good. So why did you start producing? A lot of rappers these days produce just because they need beats and they don't have them. Like, which one really came first for you, producing or rapping?
Well, it was actually the rapping. Like, cause me and my brother, we used to like rap on the jazz that used to play on the local.
Was it 104? I heard you say that in one of your raps.
Yeah, 104.1, and what's the name of the forecast stations?
The weather station?
Yeah, the Weather Channel. You know, like the local on the 8s when they fucking play that. We used to rap over it in my dad's apartment.
You need a mixtape of just the Weather Channel.
Yeah, of just the Weather Channel, the Lost Files or something. Yeah.
So in your rapping, I hear a kind of like a Lupe and an Outkast influence. Who else influences you?
Oh, of course, Jay-Z. Of course, that's the cliche one, Jay-Z. And a lot of people that don't rap. I take a lot of inspiration from people that aren't even rappers. Like Janelle Monáe, I really like her. And then like Arthur Veracai type stuff. So yeah, it's a mix. It's a good blend.
I heard through the grapevine that you're tied into Outkast somehow. You want to break that down for the people?
Oh, that's a good one. Well, my friend Dejan, he actually just signed to Big Boy this year as a producer, and he's still in high school. So yeah, shout out to Dejan Styles. Yeah, that's Big Boy's newest producer. So yeah, that's my kind of link with Outkast.
That's super crazy.
Yeah,
wow.
We were like tripping, and being that we're all from Atlanta, my dad like grew me up on the whole Outkast thing, so that was huge. I was like, yo. So we were tripping for about a good month.
And I feel like for a 19-year-old, you have a very large vocabulary. What is that from? Like, I know a lot of people read the dictionary, are in honors classes. Where do you think your vocab comes from?
I know if I don't say this, she's gonna get mad. It was actually from my mom. Because she saw, that I like, writing, music and all this stuff. She wasn't like fully supportive of it. I was like, Ma, how do I like know big words, when I'm a little kid? I didn't know vernacular and all that stuff. But she was like, well, what you need to do is pick 5 words out the dictionary, write them down, write the definitions for them, all that stuff. So I did that for about a couple months. And then after that, it just kept rolling, I haven't done that since then. But yeah, it was the catalyst for it.
I mean, you're stocked up by now. So
I'm pretty decent. So thanks, Mom.
Neptune, which is super dope. I know that there is an intense vision behind it. You broke it down on Twitter. Want to break it down for the people?
Well, it's a lot. Like sometimes I still like come across things that's like, wow, It started really regular, really surface level. Like my favorite color's blue. So it started really easy, but then it went deeper. When I make music, I categorize it in colors, like how the song sounds to me, like the color that I get when I listen to the song. And I was like, I really want a blue, like for all the tracks to really have that different shades of blue type of thing. But then it went further. It just kept going deeper and deeper. And I was really feeling distant at that time in my life from like, a lot of people that meant a lot to me. And, planet Earth, as far as we know, is the only place where, humanity, civilization is all that stuff. So me picking the planet Neptune, it's like, at sometimes in the year, throughout its orbit, it's the farthest planet from the sun, so which would mean it's the farthest planet from Earth too. So it's kind of like, feel like I'm on Neptune because I'm far from, Earth, civilization, people, distant from all the people that were, close to me in my life. So it's correlated. It's a lot of different levels. But yeah, it came together pretty good. Yeah.
And then anime. I can tell that you're influenced a lot by anime. How does that correlate into your music?
I'd never like it to correlate into like the gimmick kind of way, where it's like you just pick a freaking anime OST opener and put a snare and a hi-hat under and rap over. That's like corny to me. When I watch animes or read mangas and stuff, like I pretty much look for the underlying tone because a lot of them really have it.
And then what's your favorite anime?
My favorite anime is Yu Yu Hakusho. Greatest thing ever. greatest ever. Like, as far as the anime goes, I have a lot of favorites, but that's my favorite. Like, that and Gundam Wing is a close second. I'm a fan of the 90s animes, not trying to sound cliche, 90s, but just the way that they put it together and, you know, sketched everything, and the storylines were a lot more solid.
I'll have to look those up.
Yeah, definitely.
I know you're talking about starting a documentary club. What's that all about?
Yes, I'm so glad you asked about that. I was going to start it off local, you know, so it could be more of a personal thing, but with the documentary club, it's really like to provoke like thought in people around my age, because I watch a lot of documentaries, and you know, it's a certain feeling after you get done watching something. It's like, you know, it's gonna make you feel some type of way, you know, especially if it's something that you might have not been familiar with beforehand. You know, like I watch a bunch of stuff and it's like I would have never known about this had I not watched this. So it really makes me think about stuff, and I think that especially people my age, we need to think more. I can hardly have a regular conversation with people my age because all they know is like the newest 2 Chainz song and shit. Like, that's cool, I listen to it, but it's like, if that's it, something's wrong. So it's like, that's why I just got back from out of town, but I'm starting that within like the next 2 weeks, and it's really to, you know, to provoke thought and to get people to be able to think more and to broaden their horizon on stuff that just living in your local area you may not, you know, see, you know?
That's dope, because after I watched the documentary, I just want to talk about it.
Yeah,
like, did you know this? Did you know that? Oh my God, you have to watch this. So a documentary club is perfect. And then, do you have a favorite documentary off top? I know it's hard.
I would say one of my favorites right now is probably Generation RX. I saw it on Netflix and I was blown away. I was like, whoa. And I was actually talking to one of my friends about it, and that's when I had the idea. I was like, we should watch them, you know, and just talk about them, because she was like, yo, that really sounds crazy, you know, and I was like, you should watch it. And I was like, when you watch it, you know, call me and we could talk about it. And I went home and was like, what if we had a whole group to talk about it, you know? So yeah, that really sparked it for me.
And then what else has upcoming with you? I know you and Jonathan Lowell have been working, stuff like that. What else?
Man, I wish he could have came out here. I'm doing some work with Lowell. I'm doing some stuff with Plu. I'm doing some stuff with Gary. My whole team, you know, DPF, and some stuff with TUS, you know, everybody out there, much love to them. But really, you know, just trying to do this DPF project, you know, and also this Bliss Eternal project with Senatus. You might have heard some of his stuff, Senatus Tempo. He's amazing producer. He's actually starting his label from the ground called Bliss Eternal. I'm on there, you know, which is cool, because, you know, it's 19 and stuff. And I was like, yo, if nothing else, I can say I was affiliated with some type of record, you know, company at 19 stuff, so that's pretty dope. Yeah, I'm actually doing an extended version of Neptune, probably with about 3 or 4 more songs. Gonna have it on iTunes and stuff. So yeah, just, you know, getting ready stuff for that, and you know, all that extra stuff.
If you don't have Neptune, go get it right now.
Go get it. It's amazing.
Yes, have a special Sunday. Stay special. For Special Sundays radio show every Sunday, 2 to 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and everything special, check out specialsundays.com.